I want to show you something I got in the mail today, but it's less about what it is and more about how it arrived. So this is about what it looked like. You can see the box isn't in the greatest shape. Inside I found a thoroughly soaked leather bag, which I ordered for black powder supplies and possibly cartridges. So a belt pouch, and yes, it is completely wet and soaked. It has already started drying, but it is still very damp. Also, hilariously wet paper. This was completely soaked. And, well, that's it. Unfortunately, there were also supposed to be 50 bullets in there. No sign whatsoever. And you know what the funny part is? This was the second order I placed at that store. And I'm not gonna tell you which store it is because I'm pretty sure it's not their fault. But the first time I ordered from that store, which was actually just a couple of weeks ago, very recently, it was shipped from Tennessee, and after a while it had passed and I still hadn't gotten it. I checked the tracking information and it told me that it was in Brazil, of all places. Went through customs there and was just sitting there for over a week. I think it was actually 2 weeks. How does a package sent to Canada end up in Brazil? Does not compute. I have zero clue. I contacted the store and I asked them, like, do you have any idea what could have possibly happened? What did go wrong? Nope, no idea. And I couldn't tell either. When I received it, the address was all in order. Everything was the way it was supposed to be, except that it took a trip to frickin' Brazil for no apparent reason whatsoever. And now the second time, same store, it arrived like this. So something is cursed. I'm not quite sure if it's me or if it's the store that's cursed. But what the hell is going on? And also what I'm wondering is, where did those bullets end up? It was 50 bullets for the Smith carbine. So 50 caliber, pretty substantial bullets. And just disappeared. I wonder where they ended up, who found them, if anybody did, and what they thought about a bunch of lead bullets just lying on the ground somewhere or whatever. Seriously. And it's the first time that I had, well, second time that I had such an issue. So far, I've actually been lucky with the Postal Service. I've had more trouble with UPS and FedEx than with just a regular Postal Service. But this suddenly, only one other time I had to file a complaint because something arrived. Well, actually something was missing. Again, fell out. I figured you might find that amusing. I know that a lot of you have had horror stories, unpleasant experiences with mail, and this is just one more to add to the list. And by the way, I replaced the lavalier mic, the one that broke, and this one here should be pretty good. I'm hoping that the audio quality is quite nice. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. I kind of want to grab a hair dryer and just blow it dry, but we don't have a hair dryer. We just have a heat gun, which is probably not a good idea. Although, if now in the soaked state I went over it with a heat gun, I might actually turn it into hardened leather, and then I can wear it as armor. I shouldn't have bumped the microphone, but with that shape, this is more of a crotch armor, isn't it? Anyway.